Lady in the middle, you don't want to be good? Okay. All of you want to be good? Good in your education? Good in your life? Good in your teaching profession? Good in your career? Excellent. Now have a look at these pictures. Can you recognize them? Yes. Ali, Mandela, Shakespeare, Jackson, Robinson. Were they not exceptionally good? Were they just good? Ask yourself, were they just good, which made them to achieve so much in life? So much of success, name, fame, that even after most of them have died, we still remember them, cherish their accomplishments, even teach our coming kids. Were they just good? Just good? Now the same question goes to you. Ask yourself, are you here in this world just to be good? I'm giving you 10 seconds. Think about it. Just good? The Mother Nature has blessed you with the life of a human being. Just to be good? While we are here in this world as a superhuman being, not like, say, poor little cat outside, just to be good? No, ladies and gentlemen, we are all here to become great. Nothing less but great. It is our ultimate destiny to become great. We are here talking about personal development, but I'm talking about being great. What's the connection? The highest level of personal development that we can achieve, one person can achieve in his or her life, is becoming great. Ultimate mastery lies within being great. Nothing else. If you can become great in your prospects of your life, in your study career, your professional career, there's something very phenomenal, simple. There can't be anything far higher than that. Now a question arises, how we can all become great? How? Anyone? How? We need to do a PhD to become great? A professional doctorate? Do you need to go jump off from Mount Everest to become great? What we need to do? Oh, hold on a second. Let him speak. Probably Umair will tell us about the big, long cognitive theory comprising of 100 points and 50 tactics. Yeah, you definitely need a lot in order to become great. Yes? I'm sorry, you don't. All you need is 5 protocols. Nail them in your mind. Only 5 protocols that you need to bring into life to move from this element of just being good and become great. Back in 2010, when I came back from UK after finishing my masters, I realized people were so happy, so satisfied when someone told them, "You're good." "Oh, Josh, you are very good." "Hannah, you are a good teacher." "Kelly, you are a good wife." "Ali, you are a good husband." And they were like, aha. End of the day, satisfied. Greatness is the ultimate objective of a human being. And there are only simple 5 protocols that research, positive psychologists have researched and outlined. 5 protocols. And there's no hard and fast rocket science in that. Very simple, straightforward. How many? 5. Number 1. What is it? Self-leadership. Now, self-leadership, you can find a lot of definitions on internet about self-leadership. But in reality, people have sort of misunderstood the concept of self-leadership. At times people think that self-leadership is something that I like the most. I like music, okay, so everyone does. Does this mean that I should go and become a musician? No. But people in reality do that. And they turn out to become terrible musicians. And we have loads of them across the globe. They even sometimes get these Emmy awards also. Self-leadership is based on outlining what you are engineered for, genetically coded for. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, not the two minds are same. Even the twins happen to be different. Yes? So how can we start copying others and plan to become great? We need to outline what we are designed for. And there's something very unique in all of us. All of us. 150 sitting here, 150 unique elements are here. Listening to me. It's just that we need to outline that unique characteristic in ourselves and become a master at it. And automatically become great. Simple. Talking about Bill Gates, there was a talk about there was an explanation about Bill Gates. Which university he went to? Harvard University. Yes, Harvard University. Harvard University is popular for what? It's popular for what? MBA, BBA, business degrees. In general, Harvard University is famous for 3 degrees. Business, social sciences, law. Business, social sciences, law. Bill Gates went for sciences, no, computers and mathematics. Harvard University, computers and mathematics. And back in 1970s, and in precise 1973, when he went for bachelor's in Harvard University, there was a big market for BBA and MBA graduates from Harvard University. And still there is. But he didn't go for what was out there perceived to be important in the market. No. He inspired himself. He outlined that this is something excellent that he can do. Not what the market says. He outlined that he can be very good at algorithms, logic. He outlined and he worked on it. He inspired himself, and that made him to come up with a company today that employs some of the most brilliant people from across the globe. Yes or no? Self-leadership. He inspired himself. No one else inspired himself to find out what the best you can do. In the similar fashion, the audience, you need to prioritize yourself and find out who you are. Don't go for what your family plans for. I'm not saying that they don't have best wishes for you, but it's that you are the one who can really outline what you can be best at, good at, phenomenal at, great at. Secondly, don't go for what's out available in the market. If you are master of something, there's always a market for you. Let it be how many thousand graduates coming up. If you are master at it, there's a job for you. You master at it, there's an opportunity for you. Simple. Second element relates to the idea of focus, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what is focus? Is that we are living in the age of technology. Everything has become very fast. Yes, we send messages in the moment of nanoseconds. We receive information within a pace of trioseconds. Even though that we even also eat fast food. Everything is so fast. On one side, this has advanced our lives, has brought tremendous features and prospects into our everyday life. But on the other hand, unfortunately, it has made our life very shallow. We become very superficial. We become so superficial that as students, we only rely on a couple of slides, 1 or 2 books, and that's it. Although we manage to pass our exams, and that's it. But we hardly manage to get anywhere else. So what is really missing is the element of going deep. Ladies and gentlemen, we have stopped going deep into our things. As a professional, we've stopped going deep into our career. As a student, we've stopped going deep into our prospects. Talking about Einstein. Why is he so popular? What he actually did. He only did one thing. He went deep in theoretical physics. Nothing else. That only element made him so powerful to realize E is equal to mc square. something very phenomenal that even after 30 years, no one has been able to challenge him or come up with something far better than that. Element of going deep. You name any athlete, you name any entrepreneur, you name any politician. Whosoever has gone deep into their prospects have become great. Start going deep in your subjects rather than aiming for just getting pass or good in your subject. Start going deep into your prospects and you will see the difference within a span of a couple of months. Third point, ladies and gentlemen, relates with the idea of minimalism. Can anybody guess minimalism? Minimalism relates with how many targets you plan for. At times, we teach our students to have goals, targets, objectives in life, but there's one thing missing. We don't teach them how many. Should they be having 300 objectives and end up achieving only 1 or 2? Is this how we are planning to come up with great people in life? The concept of minimalism outlines that you need to have very few objectives in life. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, dear audience, you can't master everything and anything. Based on to what phenomenally you can be excellent at, take it, make it as an objective of yours and go do mastery in it. You can't be master of everything and anything. All these great people had 1 or 2 objectives in their life. Simple. Mandela, reforms. Simple. 1. Gandhi, 1 objective. Independence. Simple. Mahathir, 1 transformation. Simple. You need to understand you can't have 24 objectives in your life and go do something great. Because if you tend to focus on all 20, you will hardly end up achieving 1. And in that only 1, you will also be not able to come up with something great. You need to understand the element of minimalism. Newton was minimalist. Steve Jobs was minimalist. All great people who have walked this planet Earth were minimalist. Fourth point, ladies and gentlemen, relates with the idea of mastery versus ego goals. Now, what is mastery and what is ego goals? Are we all taught to have goals in our life? Yes? Yes, we all are. Yes. But what kind of goals? There's another element that our education system needs to improve on. What kind of goals we need to have? Mastery or ego goals? Now, for instance, if I'm planning to have an A in economics, A plus in computer sciences, I'm having an ego goal. If I'm aiming to achieve something materialistic, limited to myself, is ego goal. I want to have a luxurious car within the next 2 years, ego goal. I want a 3-bedroom apartment in Penang, ego goal. All the great people have never ever aimed to have an ego goal. Rather, they have always tried for mastery goals. Now, the reverse of that becomes mastery goal. But let me give you a little bit explanation. When you do something in order to create value, it becomes a mastery goal. For instance, as a student, if you start focusing on not focusing on just getting an A, and if you just focus on having a mastery on the subject, not only that you will achieve an A in the subject, but you will also come up with something brilliant out of the subject. You know what Steve Jobs said to his software developers? He said to them one thing. He didn't say anything else. One. He said to them, I want you to master yourself at developing touchscreens. What? Master developing touchscreens. That's it. I don't want you to come up with an iPhone, excellent phone that could beat Samsung, nothing. Master touchscreens. Now that element, that vision, that defocus on one objective, pertaining, aiming to become master in one thing, led them to come up with so attractive icons that people even used to kiss them. Master, value creation. So, rather than focusing on ego goals in your life, ladies and gentlemen, you need to focus on mastery goals that create not only value for you, but also for others. Let it be your career, let it be your aims, your profession, your study. Finally, is recovery. What recovery means is work 24 hours a day. Yes? No. Recovery means you need to take time off. Go on a vacation. Richard Branson goes on vacation every 6 months. Why? Because when you go take time off, you revitalize yourself. You energize yourself. Then only you are capable to come back, hit the road with the show. All these great people, relax, recover. Mike Tyson, he used to do nothing for 14 hours every day. Sitting on the couch or sleeping. Usain Bolt, fastest person on earth. Relaxing for 13 hours every day. Because only then you'll be enough capable of doing something wonderful on the stage. So 5 protocols, simple. No rocket science that you need to bring into life in order to become truly great. Now let me ask you, do you want to become good or great? Great, excellent. It is the ultimate objective of yours. You as a human being are here not to become anything but great. Thank you.